I'm live now. Today I'm doing a Danny Van villain chart of the series of the of season 1 through 3 villains and all this stuff. I just finished the show again to rewatch. The first 2 seasons are like the best. Third have some good episodes and some bad episodes. And I'm doing Danny Van's villains today. And I'll start with Morph. I grade him to a D, I guess, because he was okay, but he was just playing pranks on Danny and trying to be like Danny, and trying to like top him in the episodes of season 3. And this was a really okay episode for me and all that stuff. And yeah, I was as for being okay. Fox goes. He's good because he's entertaining to me, and he's in a couple episodes of the series and all that stuff, and the holiday special ones of the layers. Let's go kick his butt. What? And this funny moment. There's some hilarious, but like, woo! I am the box ghost. The box ghost, really? That's kind of funny and hilarious at the same time. And yeah, and this one will be Dark Danny will be in he will be in GOAT tier because he's fucking he's awesome as a villain. If you watch The Perfect Enemy, I think that episode should have been a season finale of season 2 or season 3. But I understand why they did it, because Dark Danny is like Flagness and Danny fused together to become like a one evil, perfect monster enemy. Danny have to beat the monster because in the future it changed and all that stuff. And yeah, this monster Dark Danny is a badass. I really enjoy his ghost yell, the blast, multiple copy himself in the series, and this is a really good bad guy of the series for me because he's dark, twice more powerful than Vlad Macias, and this was a really good villain. I really enjoyed this. Dash is okay. He just is typical bully. Sometimes he has some cool moments with Danny and finding all like the best Dash moments when they shrink or fight with the ghost pirates in season 2 and all that stuff. And that's it. Desiree, I put as the best. Rewatch the show. Her magical powers turn to magic. Really good villain. She's the one to get Danny's powers took away in his memory in season 2 called The Memory Blank. That's really one of my favorite, really good episodes of the series. Really good season 2 opener for the season, and it's a really good villain, and you enjoy watching the show and they have some good villains. Gregory, oh god, horrible. They just use him to set the trap for the Men in Black. In season 2, it was a okay episode. All that stuff like that. Amber, I put in the GOAT tier. The best tier. Yeah, the best tier. music really good villain. She put a love spell on Danny and Sam, and season 1, episode 9, the flaming of the flames episode, really good episode. She's in a pretty good episode, like the girls' night out. That's a pretty cool episode as well, and really good villain. This one, I put this in the okay. Just used for the witch episode of the same episode and all that stuff. Freak Show, the best tier because he's a really good villain. He controlled Danny in the season finale of season 1, and he was in the reality trip. Is like the Infinity Gauntlet, like with Marvel, with stuff like that. That was a really good 3-parter or 2-parter episode. Yeah, that's a really good episode. Really good villain. I enjoy his evil plans for being an unghost villain. Really good villain for. I put Fright Night as best because I actually like it because it's like a Halloween themed episode because he had a fire sword and a horse, and he was in the Halloween episode in Dang Fandom, and yeah, and he was in that pretty dark episode. Yeah, really good villain. You enjoy it too. Ghost Rider. Okay, kind of entertained me. It was kind of funny and hilarious in that Christmas episode for one episode, and it was good. The Men in Black, I didn't like him when I rewatched him. Like, yeah, this looked like a ripoff of Johnny Test, but villains. Doesn't work for Danny Fan for me, but they're okay. I won't talk about them very much. The Ray, bad. This because each of villains kind of bore me out. They're okay. Johnny 13. Best because I like the motorcycle and it's voiced by William Baldwin and for the character presence and really good villain. Same with Cat. I put Gray because she's a great female villain with Johnny because they argue and all that stuff. Really good villain. I really enjoy those two chemistry. Really good villains. Freeze awful because he said, "I want to be your friend." Like, no, thanks. I'm good. He's okay. Lunch Lady would be good because I think she's funny. And she said, "You want a cookie?" No. And she was really good in the first Dang Fan episode with the Lunch Lady and all that stuff. I really enjoyed this villain as well. I did. Same with Led. That's the villain for Great Show Freaks. I actually like her because she have like the ghost powers, and ghost stuff will come out of nowhere, and all that stuff is pretty a good villain. Really good minion for the show, and I really enjoy. Nick Crom, yes, Bess. He's really good. He's like a Freddy Krueger, but with like kids. He put them all in sleep because he's trying to get all the sleep energy and all that stuff. And Danny and Danny Phantom and Sam were trying to wake him up because his power. They were trying to make it weak, and they blow the station, and that's it. Per dark, yes, best tier. He's like a Thanos, just like he's like the Thanos of Danny Phantom. Really powerful, really strong. The ring make him strong, and the crown make him unstoppable. Danny and like flashbacks is, and all the other villains are trying to put him back into the fin, and they did. In the end of the episode, it took teamwork. Yes, I enjoyed that 2-part episode. Awesome. Previous Gavs, I really enjoy her as a villain. In my third time watching it, I put her into the great tier because she's really great villain. She's trying to suck up energy to try to stay young because she's a ghost, and trying to get Danny's ghost energy to stay internal youth and stuff like that, but she always failed. And she's a really good, entertaining villain. Yeah. Entertaining villain. For a scoop. Prince Angevon will be the okay. He's an okay villain. I don't think he's strong like the other villains I brought up. He transformed a dragon, that's pretty cool. And stuff like that. I enjoyed the funny episode about the party and all that. Her would be the okay. Prince Diana. She's okay as a villain. I enjoyed she stepped up against his brother. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool feminist stuff for that episode. Sid Payne Dexter. I put him good because he had a really good episode about he switched Danny to his other dimension from like the 50s. About because the locker, it's a curse in that episode like that, and it's a really good, enjoyable episode of the series for season 1, and I really enjoyed this. Skulker would be an S tier. I enjoy his personality by Kevin Michael Ray Richardson when he replaced the other dude for voice acting. That's the reason his personality got better. Got replaced by someone else better. And this was a really enjoyable villain. He caught Danny Pham a couple of times. I really enjoy that. So sometimes he gets his butt kick. That's understandable. And really good, enjoyable villain. And he helped Danny Phantom as well. Phantom Tucker. I didn't like this because they just use it for Desiree for the plot, trying to split both of his friends and all that stuff. It was okay. Undergrowth would be in the great best pile because it's voiced by Mark Campbell. His presence of being an evil plan, it's awesome. It's a plan. He's like, Dante, I am Undergrowth. He had like the presence as a villain because it's voiced by the guy who voiced the Joker and the Hobgoblin and Skeletor. And he's a really good villain. I really enjoy Undergrowth as well. Flower would be best tour as well because she just wants revenge for Danny Phantom for destroying her life. And she become a ghost hunter trying to look for Danny, but there's 2 episodes they team up. 3 if you count the 2-parter from season 2. And the one when they were stuck there in Sculptor's Island. That's a pretty cool moment for and all that stuff. And she's a really good villain. Flad. Yes. S-tier. Best villain in the series. It's like you need Flad. Just it's like Superman need Lex, Batman need Joker, all that stuff. Goku need Frieza. Yeah, Vlad's the perfect villain for Danny. And they fought through all 3 seasons and stuff. And even Danny helped him out in a couple episodes as well. Vortex. It kind of grow on me. He kind of grew on me as a villain because he had the power of a storm and powers like that. He had magical powers and almost defeat Danny Phantom in season 3. And he lost in the end of the episode. Walker. Bess. I actually like Walker a lot more now as an adult. Walker had like a presence of a prisoner ghost because he sent all the prisoners to be as ghosts in in that one episode. He put Danny Phantom in the ghost prison with all his villains, and Danny had like a team up and trying to take out Walker. And Walker was looking for Wolf in those couple episodes, and I like Walker's presence as a badass ghost sheriff. Or I mean, yeah, Youngblood would be good tier. He's pretty funny sometimes. What's Arg mean? And the parents like, is Arg? Oh, it's pretty funny that he had what 2 good episodes and appeared some episodes as well. Youngblood's not that bad of a villain. Time the Clockwork, really good villain. What? Yeah, hold on. There we go. Really good villain, and it's voiced by Bill Cameras from the Kill Bill movies. He was a villain of the Kill Bill movies. Really good villain. He had the time clock. He was a part of the Perfect Enemy episode with Danny trying to fix his life and all that stuff. And this is a really good, enjoyable villain. And Texas Techno, best tier. I liked him. It's voiced by Ralph from the 80 Turtles cartoon and all the other shows. And he did a good job as a villain. Me, Technold, looking for technology. Like, really? And he's really good villain. Almost defeat Danny every single time. Yeah, and this was a really good, enjoyable villain. And this is it. Did you enjoy this as well? And have a good day.